A catastrophic flood devastating parts of Vermont. On July 10, 2023, another round of torrential rain became too much for rivers to hold. A deluge flowed into streets, businesses, and homes.
There were 6 inches of water on the floor. That's a lot of water.
Communities throughout the state were left with washed out roads, piles of mud and dirt, and damaged properties.
Long, long road ahead, and this will be difficult.
It's 11 days past flood, and unfortunately it is raining again here in Ludlow, Vermont. And frankly, almost everyone in town admits to some level of PTSD when the skies open up. Between Hurricane Irene 12 years ago and the flood here most recently, these 100-year events are coming a little too frequently for most people's tolerance.
Despite the rain, the repair work forges on. Near Okemo Mountain Resort, there are early signs of progress.
That hillside all came into this parking lot. All week and a half, we've been working on scooping it up. This end of the plaza took it really the hardest. They had the most of water and silt buildup. This restaurant was due to open up, and now they're delayed.
The earth that ended up in this plaza once supported train tracks. In one of the most dramatic images created by these storms, the tracks were left suspended in midair. By the time of our first visit, the tracks had been removed and trucks were filling in the washed out sections.
Things had to get done, people had to get through, the roads had to get opened up. A lot of these folks just got to work before they knew they were going to get paid.
About half a mile away, on Main Street, Eliza Green and Justin Hijack are working as fast as they can to reopen their restaurant, the Homestyle Hotel.
A lot of 12 to 18-hour days.
We are on target for a Labor Day weekend opening. So if everything goes perfectly, we'll be back in action by then.
The Black River runs right behind their building.
I get a call from a friend at 6 a.m. saying, hey, you have a river running down your parking lot at Homestyle. I said, oh my God. So I jump out of bed, we run down here, and the basement's half flooded at that point.
It got worse when the river surged even higher.
It came to right here, so obviously the whole basement was underwater, but nothing in the restaurant or the kitchen was affected.
Homestyle Hotel lost everything in the basement, and the building's electrical panel was underwater. Eliza and Justin say the community support they've received has been overwhelming.
People circulating with anything they had to offer. People were coming together and helping out with each other's kids.
Weston Nickel put his skills to work in the aftermath of the flood.
It seemed like the thing that we could do that was going to help people the most was just start feeding people.
Nickel's Ludlow restaurant, Game Bird, was mostly spared, other than a few feet of water in the basement.
We wanted to just use what we had and start making sandwiches and frying chicken, and became clear pretty quickly that the grocery store in town is not going to be open for a little while. And, we had a cooler full of veggies and dairy products, and just start giving that away too and make sure people get fed.
11 days into this disaster, some people still need help with the basics. About 70 miles north in Barrie, that means somewhere to live.
We still do have a shelter here in Barrie. These are for people that have been forced out of their home by water.
Multiple volunteer organizations are staffing this shelter, including the Red Cross, the Salvation Army, and the Central Vermont Animal Disaster Response Team, which has a pet shelter on site. In Barrie, signs of cleanup are everywhere. Dumpsters, mud, and mountains of personal belongings. Disaster responders say that's a particularly difficult reality of flooding.
If the floodwater has touched something, you have to throw it out. That's your high school football jersey, it's your wedding album, your yearbook, things that just can't be replaced. There's just a little bit of extra trauma when you have to be the one to throw it in a dumpster.
Despite it all, Vermonters say they are resilient.
This is Vermont. This is the community we're famous for. We just keep working, and eventually we're going to get through it.
And what was so heartfelt and inspiring to see is that while we were there in Vermont right after the floods, there were volunteers from New England and beyond. We're talking California, Kentucky, Virginia, and more.
Volunteers so important to this effort, and the Red Cross says that of the 4,000 assessments they've done, nearly 500 homes are either completely destroyed or have major damage. So there is still a lot of work being done up there just to rebuild.
All right, up next, neighbors helping neighbors.